Del Conte.
That's right.
Figure that stuff out. Well, obviously, a lot of things. I don't know where to start. I guess we'll start with the players first. Just responded well to a great win at Kansas State, and that's, I think, a sign of maturity. Obviously this is a big game for us, but we executed a couple things in the first half, some missed free throws and a couple turnovers for baskets, and some transition baskets after a make, and we really addressed that at halftime, and I thought we took care of that in the second half, and that's why we were able to get the 15-point win. So. Great team effort. I liked how we spaced the floor. I liked how we shot it again from three. And we're just getting better, and that's what you hope. So great group of kids that work hard, and I was hoping we could get some other guys in there at the end that deserve it because they've worked hard. But I'm proud of them, and everybody should be. Our fans have been terrific. I can't thank the Army for what they've become and what they're going to become going forward here. So really excited. And again, Kirk Thomas Day. I came back and I was like looking for Kurt's jersey up here when I was in the arena the first couple of weeks. I was like, where's his number? Where's he at? And they told me they hadn't retired it. I guess when you're playing 17 years in the NBA, you're a little busy on Fridays and Saturdays. So that was a priority. He picked the Texas game because he wanted to do it against Texas, and I'm just glad that's part of it. I think it was Autism Awareness Day. It's special to us because Coach Harrion, one of my assistants, and another former assistant, Coach Scary, are the ones behind that. So that's why the pins that we have here. And so there's a lot of things today. Obviously Texas. And Texas is Texas, as I said when we played down there. It means something, and we understand that. And I think that's about it. But I thought it was a good day for TCU. Our fans deserve this. We let them down. I thought the last two home games they were terrific, but our fans deserve this, especially our students.
You touched just about all of your major touchstones today. You won the rebounding. You shot over 50%.
Mm-hmm.
What about the shooting? Any other than they're just falling now? Anything more? Explain your last two games?
No, it's going to happen. There's going to be some times where you don't shoot well. I don't know that you have 4 games in a row like that where you just shoot a horrendous. There's no other way to. I was looking for adjectives. I ran out of it. What the numbers were dreadful, incomprehensible, putrid. It was. I ran out of things, but hopefully that was we ran out of those percentages as well. But it was. It's good. It just opens up, and as I've said before, and hopefully you get beyond this. But if you're missing shots, it can affect the other things: defense, rebounding, taking, forcing shots, forcing drives, and it's what happened. It happened against Auburn, and so we responded. It's a week later, and we've got to play with confidence, shooting the ball well or not shooting the ball well. So. It's good to see. We're working on a lot. Nobody shoots more than we do in practice. My assistants tell me that, and we'll constantly continue to work on it.
Jamie, you've been to the tournament, the NCAA tournament. Is this an NCAA tournament team?
Yeah, there's no question. We're playing better now too. So, our losses are pretty. They're not going to hurt you. The Auburn game hurts us. They're a good team, and they're numbers-wise, it hurts us. I think everybody knows that with Wiley, they're a different team than they were early in the year. But the home loss, you can't lose the home team. We lost to number 1, number 2, or 2 or 3. So, I think that's forgivable to some degree. I debate that, but we have to win our home games. But we have one loss that hurts us, I think, on the resume, and we can't have any more.
How big of a confidence flipper to follow up the Kansas State? Obviously, the Kansas State game was huge for you, but to come home and then just win by double digits, going away in the Big 12 game.
Yeah, there's not many. I've been to some good conferences, and I don't know that I've seen as many close games. Every game seems to be close, so to get a lead like this and to win like this, pull away, was good. But again, handling it, quick turnaround, 12 noon game, light on Thursday, pretty hard on yesterday, but went fast. Alex said, well, that's the quickest press we ever had. Well, I wanted to make sure we had legs, and we did that today and in preparation yesterday. But it's how we did. We put our a lot of heart and soul into that one and winning in overtime. So you can't have a hangover team effort again. I mean, you have we get how many points? 15 from those 3 guys off the bench. Washburn gave us good minutes. I mean, we wanted our depth. I felt our depth on our bigs. They have 2 really good big guys in Allen and Claire, but we felt we had 5 good big guys we could throw at them, and so I think that was a key for us going forward. But I'm happy for our fans. I think it's something we owed them, and I'm really happy for our fans. I'm happy for Kurt, and he's a class guy. I mean, forget the player, but he's a class guy, and so he's a great representative of TCU. So I think it was a good day all the way around. I hope everybody had as much fun as I did, even though it didn't look like it.
Hey, Coach, a lot of turnovers against Kansas State, but only 4 turnovers in the second half.
Yeah.
Talk about your guard play in that second half.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen's getting better and better. He's playing smarter and smarter. I told him after the game, he's playing smarter and smarter, and the numbers aren't what would stand out, but he was more solid defensively. They press in, and he did a thing, and they trapped him in the corner, and he faked high and went low on the guy and split the double team, and just did it with no bother, and just it was good to see. So our guards are going to have some turnovers because we let them do a lot of things, and we're relying on them to create shots for a lot of guys. So they're going to have some. We're going to have to play through the mistakes, but we can't have. There's some mistakes we can't have, and I thought for the most part. They didn't have that. Alex had the one turnover where he was driving through that skip pass and they got a hand on him. Well, he's completed about 4 or 5 of those prior to that. So, we're relying on him to make plays. So there's going to be some mistakes. Certain ones we gotta cut down. That cross court pass that Alex threw and for a turnover, that can't happen.
What does this team do well that exceeded your expectations when you first got them?
It's weird because I think when we first got here, I had a lot of concerns. But once we got everybody here, and we got the group of 13, and when it got to August and school started, I was like, we felt really good about this team, and I started at that point saying, we can get to the tournament. We're playing for a league championship, and I just feel like I think Jalen brought a lot of confidence to us. I think Alex got better, got matured, and a couple other guys did as well. And our seniors, I would say that the senior leadership. That's I know I've been saying that all the time. And I call them the believers, but I would say that the senior leadership. They are the most. They are the best group of kids. I mean, to go what they've gone through as far as the playing in different facilities, injuries to all of them, losing a coach that they loved and cared about, and but you can see that Coach Johnson had discipline, had good people, and they have been unbelievable as far as their unselfishness, and all 4 of them. And Gavar being up and down, and Sharon and Brandon and Mike and Wash. They're fun kids. I mean, we went to the swim meet yesterday, and those guys all know all those guys. They were there cheering for those guys, and they're a special group, those 4 guys, in every way. And so I don't know that I knew that, but I recognized it pretty early.
How important is that emotion that Kavar brings?
He's the greatest kid. I mean, he's the nicest kid, and he's sacrificed, and he's obviously Vlad. He's coming off the bench, but he's ready on every moment. And and again, I was with him at the swim meet. I mean, he's just a super kid, and I had heard that, but he's really unselfish, and he works. He plays hard. He is a great defender. He's not a good defender. He's a great defender. Helps on defense, and he communicates, and he makes other guys better defensively. So that's what's special about Kavar. So I'm happy for our fans today. I'm happy for our seniors today, especially. And we just got to keep going.
Coach, J.D. Miller had a big shot for you about 5 or 6 minutes ago, 10-point lead,
Yeah.
3-pointer. What does he do for you?
Well, you know, we keep continue to emphasize defense with him and rebounding. And he's been we played him. We started him because to us he was the best defender at that spot. And we think he can get more rebounding, more offensive rebounding. He had 6 rebounds today, no offensive rebounds. That's something we think he can do better. Skill-wise, fundamental-wise, every day we're battling to get better at it. He has improved, but he's great energy. He talks on defense. He's very bright. He's very smart. He gets what we're trying to do, and you know, he's come a long way. And what's exciting is with that, I feel like he can go farther and farther. And like I said, fundamentally more sound. He needs to continue to work on that, as all big guys do. But he's smart. Rebound. We got to get him to rebound better. Offensive rebound too.
Coach, Falcons or Patriots?
What is he doing? No questions. I like Matt Ryan, so I'll go with that. My 2 teams. If you can like the Steelers and the Cowboys, which I think I should be allowed to since I've lived in both spots. But, my 2 teams are out, but I like Matt Ryan, so that's what I would go with.
Alex said he'd look for you
Shouldn't
guys.
you be studying at school?
Alex said he was looking for you guys to get away retro uniforms. They like the threads. What is your take on breaking them out more often?
I mean, I'm not. You see me dress. I'm not in the fashion. It's not high on my list. Yeah, whatever they want. You know, whatever they want. They deserve it. I mean, as I said, they've bought in completely, and they've sacrificed. And as I said, we have. As Chris says, I don't care about budgets anyway, so we'll put in anyway. So, but no, I think Nike. Since we can call Elliot, and he'll make an extra batch for us, I guess, for the road.
Who looks better in those unis, you or those guys?
I didn't wear the ones with the frogs. I'm not that old. I mean, guys.
Texas.
Yeah, we had Texas Christian on it. We didn't have the frogs. That was way back when. So that's before my time. Make sure you print that.
You allowed 2 threes all day. What's
Yeah.
that effort on defense?
I thought I'd talk sometime on the radio. We wanted to take away the 3. I felt that 3 could beat it. If they made 3s, they could beat us. And I don't think they hit one in the second half. They hit 2 in the first half. And I thought we guarded. The main thing in that zone was we wanted to guard the 3 and rebound better out of it. So we took away their penetration, which hurt us in the first half. And they got some baskets inside because those guys are really good, obviously. And yeah, we had to do. I think they made 4 down there, and that was the thing. We wanted to make sure they didn't get 3s, and so that was huge for us.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.